sugar, grab your coat and hat. We're heading to the movies now, imagine that. Popcorn's popping, got my soda too. The lights are dimming down just for me and you. Oh, the movie's about to begin. So grab your snacks and bring your friends. Sit back, relax, let the reel spin. We're gonna laugh and dream till the credits roll in.
The candy's sweet, the scream so wide.
Scoot a little closer, baby, right by my side.
The trailers roll on the magic's near.
We'll hold hands and giggle when the monsters appear. Oh, the movie's about to begin. So grab your snacks and bring your friends. Sit back, relax, let the reel spin. We're gonna laugh and dream.
Turn off your troubles, forget your caters. We got silver screen kisses and dramatic flares. When the hero's in danger,
We'll shout,
hooray!
And when the lights come up, we'll be floating away. Yeah, the movie's about to begin. So hush your voice and tuck your chin. Feel that magic deep within. We'll be starry-eyed lovers when the credits roll in. So hush now, darling, the lights roll dim. The show's about to start. Let the fun begin.
Welcome, Flix Talkers, to the channel. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Everyone doing good? Let me know how you guys are doing in the chat. Guys, we got another Flix Talk member, so shots out from the studio. Shots out to the studio. Haven't seen you in here, but shots out. Make sure to jump in that chat. Let everybody know what's up, where you guys are coming from, especially if you guys are new Flix Talk subs. I would love to hear if you guys are new, especially, because all the regulars are in here. We know what's happening. If you guys are new, though, we do go live on Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Or if you're coming in from another part of the globe, I can't help you with the time difference. And then on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, that's 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So we do a evening stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then on Sunday we do a morning stream. Well, depending on where you're coming from. But yeah, I'm over here in California, guys, on the West Coast, the best coast. Yes, I ride for my coast very, very hard. And I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know if I'm coming in nice and clear. And I think we're coming in okay. By the way, thank you to everybody that's been really supportive of all the news clips that we have going on here on the channel. Remember, we are called Flix Talk. We like to talk flicks and movie news. Coming in crystal clear. That HD clarity. I love that. And then also, in just a couple of days, guys, I will be live. Oh, did I not? Oh, I did put it up. Okay. Yes. I will be live. Let me make sure I got all the, which I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I have my all my windows up correctly, but we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that going, and we'll promote what I have coming up. Bear with me, guys. Technical difficulties. There we go. There we go. So I will be on. Whoop. There we go. I will be on the Lethal Geeks podcast, all right, as a special guest. They reached out to me, especially after my Man of Steel reaction, which is doing very well, by the way. Thank you guys so much. And we're going to be talking about my thoughts on if I enjoyed the Snyderverse or not. And guys, I let you know ahead of time, or I let you know on Tuesday. I just picked up this bad boy. This is a cool cover too. I don't know how the movie is yet. I don't know, but I am diving deep into, sorry, there's a lot of lights I have back here, into the Snyderverse. And I'm going to let these guys know on Saturday that I will be watching this, most likely like on Sunday. I think it is, because it's a 3-hour movie. The Ultimate Edition is 3 hours. So I'm definitely going to need some time for that one to let it digest. But either way, they talk pop culture, comic books, movie talk. They kind of do it how we do here on the channel. We don't talk comic books, but that's okay. Yeah, I actually got my Incredible Hulk shirt. Found this one at a thrift store, by the way. What do you guys think about this one? Old school Incredible Hulk. Look at that. Look at that. I love these retro finds, man. So cool. Couldn't pass up on that. Only got $3. $3. As you get older, I mean, I can't speak for anyone. I'm just speaking for myself. I love thrifting. Does anybody else thrift? You can find some cool... I'm the king of graphic tees. And the king of hoarding at this point. I got to give some shit away. Got to stop hoarding. Got to give away. But I find so much stuff. Elijah, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. But yeah, how do you guys juggle with that? And Laura, my significant other, she likes to go thrifting with me as well. So many good finds. Not enough space. Not enough damn space. That's always our conundrum, right? But we are going to be here for a couple of hours, guys, taking your request, taking your questions in the chat. I do have some stories on the docket, as usual. Shit. A coworker of mine was telling me about a crazy story, so when I get to it, I'll shout him out as well. I mean, we have a lot of contributors for the Flix Talk Nation, the Flix Talk Army, whatever you guys want to call it. And yeah, we talk about movie news. We talk about just viral clips. We talk about anything, really, guys. We're here for a couple of hours once again. But I would love to know what brought you guys here, especially if you're new. And what made you click subscribe? What made you click subscribe? And if you guys have any movie news too, please let me know. Let's pick my brain. But first and foremost, we're going to say what's up to the chat. So we have Amanda in the building. What's up, Amanda? You doing well? You doing a little better than yesterday or 2 days ago, I should say? Eric Patterson in the building. What's up, my friend? I love the emojis. Oh, you know what? Did I get the oh yeah. I got the dancing pug. Oh, is he not dancing though? Let me see. Oh man. I made a if you guys can see that in the chat, I made a pug, but he's not dancing. Can I not do the I don't think I could do the animations here on YouTube with the emotes. I got to find out how to do it. Okay, well that's disappointing. But that's a pug I just posted. It's supposed to be dancing, shaking his butt. Okay. But yes, fall is upon us, guys. Actually, in 2 days, I believe it's on the 20th, fall is officially here. Are you guys ready for it? We're getting some tropical weather over here in California. I don't know what the hell's happening. We had thunderstorms last night. It's just humid as hell. It's very bad. But I can't wait for fall. I can't wait for the weather to get a little cooler. Summer was pretty hellacious. Kevin in the building. What's up, Kevin? Assalamu alaikum. Well, assalamu alaikum to you, my brother. I'm sorry. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam. Is that what it is? Alaikum salam. I always hear from movies. I don't know what to say. Tell me what do I say back to that? Because I forget. I'm not Muslim. Pedro in the building. What's up, Pedro? We got Elijah once again. Elijah says, awesome, incredible Hulk shirt. Yeah! I love the retro stuff, man. I really do. Rouch in the building. What's up, Rouch? Rouch? It's like ranch, but ratch. Let's see. Yes, it's in the 80s here this week. Oh my gosh. I agree with you. In Pennsylvania, it certainly doesn't feel like fall. It's around the corner. It is around the corner, but I hope it comes on time. You know, a coworker and I were just talking about this that I mean, whether you believe in global warming or not, it feels like every year the seasons are kind of getting pushed back. At least that's what I'm feeling. So for California, it usually gets blazing hot in summer in June and July. Definitely July. It didn't start getting hot until August and September. Well, now, like the beginning of September more. And it would have been cooling down like the last couple of weeks. Now it's still really hot. So I feel like they're getting a little delay, you know, when it comes to the weather. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping out. But anyways, we are up to the chat, guys. Once again, leave your thoughts on any news story that I have to talk about. Or in this case, we're going to get into a big trailer. And it is for Anaconda, the movie. Yes, you heard that right. We talked about it last stream. We saw some pictures of Jack Black, Paul Rudd. This is one of those movies, man. You just you puff one in the air and watch a movie like this. So if you heard me right, guys. They are remaking Anaconda, but not really. So the story goes, roughly. These two friends, they themselves want to recreate the movie Anaconda. So they go to the forest, the rainforest or Amazon, I don't know where. I think the Amazon was where the original was, right? And they start filming. Lo and behold, they get encountered, or who encounters them is a actual anaconda. So mayhem ensues, I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't want to guess. Let's just get into it, guys. You let me know your thoughts along the way. I'm sure I'm going to be pausing and laughing.
And 5, 4, 3, 2. You don't say the last. It's okay. Anaconda. I don't want to wait, man.
Doug,
what are you talking about?
I got to give it up to Jack Black, too. I mean, he's been America's big guy forever, right? And I'm talking about Hefty Boy. I haven't seen him when he's really thin. I've seen him when he's a lot skinnier than now. But he's always been, you know, a big boy. And he's still always been funny. I don't know. To me, I always like Jack Black. But is he one note? Yes. And I'll give that to him because he's an original, right?
Doug, what are you talking about?
Let's do it. Let's reboot Anaconda.
Yes.
Wait,
What?
this is going to be the adventure of a lifetime.
Oh, hell no. They're playing Nicki Minaj Anaconda. My Anaconda don't. My Anaconda don't. We might have to play that after this.
We've dreamed of making this movie ever since we were kids.
What does it cost to get this thing made?
$2.5 million.
We've approved a loan for up to $9,400.
Yes.
Okay, first and foremost, this cast right here, this cast is very throwback to like the 90s and early 2000s of what I remember comedy being like and being fun to watch. Okay, so Jack Black, you got the funny, lovable fat guy, goofball, right? Very slapsticky. You have, oh my God, I just said her name. I forgot her name. Damn it. It's losing me now. What the fuck is her name from Crash? Thandie Newton. who is very quirky. I'm sure in this movie, she's a more serious actor in the roles that I've seen her in, but I'm sure she's going to be, play the part. Paul Rudd is, come on, we all know Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd at one point was America's Sexiest Man, right? Thank you, Eric. I mean, I don't see it, but whatever. He's a goofy, lovable goofball. And then you have Steve Zahn, who is the epitome of late 90s, early 2000s comedy. You just look at him and he has a goofy face, but I digress. This is the cast that I want for a stupid ass movie like this. Thandie Newton, and now is Wait, what? I don't understand what you're saying, Pedro.
We're gonna shoot it indie style. Run and gun.
We need a riverboat, a script, a snake handler, and a real snake.
Claire, you and I'll star in it.
I love you, Derek.
Kenny, you shoot it. Here we go. Doug, you direct.
Action! Put your face right up next to the snake.
No. Maybe it'll be okay.
Cutting.
Oh, no.
This is Anaconda. And we no longer have a snake for our snake movie. We have to go out in the jungle and find another one.
Yo, that looks... I know it's a dark scene right here. This looks exactly like the Anaconda from Anaconda, the Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube movie. John Voight.
What is that?
Oh my.
My anaconda.
We're in the middle of the jungle and we are being hunted.
My anaconda.
Now we die.
My anaconda.
It's okay, you're safe. I'm here. Holy!
My anaconda. My
Keep rolling.
anaconda don't want none unless you die.
He's dead.
Oh no. What are we gonna do?
What if we use Doug as bait to get back to the boat?
That's a really smart idea. Doug would have wanted this.
I'm not sure he would have wanted this.
Oh, look at the snake.
He's alive.
I thought you checked his pulse. I did.
What was in his mouth? Wait, hold on. What was in his mouth, guys? What the hell is in his mouth? Is that like a squirrel or something? It looks like legs coming out. And a tail. Yeah, this is too much. The more I play it, this is a stoner's dream. You got to be high as a kite. You're just giggling through the whole movie, I'm sure. Yeah, it's a squirrel. What the fuck? So he just wakes up and I'm alive.
Doug! He's right behind you! What the hell is on my back? It's a long story! Run!
I cannot believe this is happening. Guys, we've made it to a time in our life that Anaconda... Yeah. But this ain't the Anaconda that we know. I mean, they're obviously taking a more comedic approach, which I can appreciate. I can appreciate for the simple fact that the original, I think the original was really trying to take this serious note, right? And it kind of didn't lean into the funny at all whatsoever. It didn't lean into the absurdity of it. You know, it might have been like a more ironic, funny type of thing. But what do you guys think of the cast? We have Thandie Newton, Paul Rudd, Mr. Jack Black, Steve Zahn. I gotta say, I mean, this is the thing too. When you have a CGI Anaconda, you gotta throw that thing in the dark, or else you can hide all the imperfections when it comes to CGI. Because I do remember the Anaconda from the 90s, late 90s, and them showing it in the daylight, and it looked terrible. It looked horrific. I want to see if we can kind of get a glimpse of them over here at the end. kind of jump in at Jack Black. Now, obviously, Jack Black's not going to die right here. It's going to get the pig, I'm sure, on his head. I will say this. I mean, for a heavyset guy, Jack Black can kind of run. Maybe not. I mean, he runs like a heavyset guy. But there it is, guys. What do we think? Anaconda. They have James Gunned Anaconda. That's gonna be the new term now, huh? Let's just James Gunn it up. I'm sure I'm gonna hear a lot of that too. By the way, if you guys missed it, I am gonna be on the Lethal Geeks podcast this Saturday talking about Man of Steel and the Snyderverse, and I'm sure what my thoughts were on Superman 2025. So join us if you guys can. This is Comiconda. Oh yeah, Rouch is saying I liked. It wasn't a comedy, but I like Steven Zahn in Joyride. Joyride is Laura's favorite movie. Believe it or not. Now, while we're on the trailer subject, guys. Now, I forgot to talk about this on Tuesday. But a trailer popped up just a couple of days ago, 2 days ago, actually, for a film called Afterburn. It's a new post-apocalyptic action film starring Dave Bautista. Where did I get Steve from? Steve Zahn. Dave Bautista, Olga Kurylenko, I don't know who that is, and Samuel L. Jackson in theaters this Friday. The reason why I'm bringing this up, the last project that he did, I want to look this up. I'm talking about Dave Bautista. Is a movie that he did with Mila Jovovich. Okay, here it is. In the Lost Lands. No one saw that. And this seems like, just reading from that post-apocalyptic little timeline, that no one's going to see this either. How is this coming out tomorrow? No one's even heard of its existence. Have you heard of the trailer Afterburn, guys? I ask you. Or is this going to be the first time you're seeing the little teaser trailer? It's only 30 seconds. But I'm starting to think, what the hell is going on with Dave Bautista? Why is he doing these small movies? He's a high caliber actor at this point. I feel like he's going backwards. Yeah, I'd never heard of it. I don't think that there was any money thrown into this as far as like promotion. This just popped up on my feed, guys. I wanted to check it out, but my initial thought was like, huh? Where? I didn't see anybody promoting this, and it's coming out this Friday, and it has Sam Jackson and Dave Bautista. This is weird.
When the solar flare hit, we lost our humanity. You have a gift for acquiring treasures.
And what would I be hunting down this time?
Mona.
The Mona Lisa? We're headed to...
Oh, that's the girl Olga. Oh, this woman is gorgeous. I remember, what is she in?
We're headed to the worst place on the planet.
You're welcome.
How many tanks does this guy have?
This looks like such a generic action movie. Oh God, this one's gonna tank. For his sake, I just hope the budget wasn't that much. Let's see, Afterburn, 2025 budget. Oh my God, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be in theaters, Rouch. $60 million. Oh, this is gonna flop so hard. Oh, Lord. And y'all know me. I say this from my inception of my page. These stupid movies can win if the budget is low. What the fuck? $60 million with some sources indicating figures of over 70. How? Wait, what? Though the film also faced financial fraud issues in May of 2025 involving a $56 million budget before funds were secured. Oh, what is happening with this? This is like some kind of previous budget and fraud. I think we just stumbled upon something, guys. Oh, they gotta put this out because they gotta make this damn money back. Money fraud, guys? Over $70 million. This is going to be a bigger upset than that Robert De Niro movie. What the hell? Why am I drawing blanks right now? The Kings or something? Alto Kings. Alto Knights. I'm sorry. The Alto Knights. That, I believe, cost $50 million to make, and it only made like 5. This is going to be a bigger upset than that. The Alto Knights budget. Oops. Okay, 45 million. I'm sorry. 45 million, and it made 9. But that's worldwide. I think domestically it made 5. You know what I mean? So compared to like Gotti and Capone, no one wants these gangster movies anymore. Why does everybody keep doing them? Nobody wants these movies anymore, man. I think it's time to read the writing on the wall. That's interesting. Looks okay for what in my day would have been called direct to video. Yeah, but $60 million in theaters, dude. What are we doing here? Money laundering. Rouch is saying I really liked Alto Knights. But no one saw it. That's the whole point, is no one saw it. And I wish more people would see the movies, but I don't blame them for not seeing, seeing these flicks nowadays. All right, guys. Let's see. I didn't even like The Godfather. What? That Pinnacle did not like The Godfather? You're insane. Now you're just trying to be edgy. You're trying to be, a cool guy. No. You don't go against the grain. You don't go against the family. Rouch is saying, did you see the new trailer for Nuremberg? No, I didn't. Let's check it out. Nuremberg. That's Okay, let's check it out. I don't know anything about this. I believe it's after World War II, right? I could be wrong about that. Let's see.
Dr. Kelly, can you tell me what I'm doing here?
Doc,
I'm just a translator.
Rami Malek. I haven't seen him in a while, I feel like. The last movie he put out was a flopper as well. All these floppers, man. Big stars being put in shit movies. I forget what it was called, but it had him and Lawrence Fishburne.
Translator for what?
Let's see. You are standing inside a secret military prison. It currently houses what's left of the Nazi high command.
Sir, I'm a good psychiatrist, but this might be a little bit beyond my area of expertise.
I'm gonna put Herman Goering on trial.
Oh, fuck yes. Yes! Michael Shannon, baby. You cannot go wrong with this man. And Michael Shannon has done blockbuster movies, and he's done movies that have not made any money whatsoever. Okay, so Rami Malek is someone that's a translator. I'm guessing a German translator, and they have what's left of the German High Council in this prison. Interesting.
Goering on trial. He's the face of the Nazis now.
Oh, let's go back. I missed it.
I'm gonna put Herman Goering on trial. He's the face of the Nazis now.
Man. All right, so we got Russell Crowe as the leader of the Nazis, or the head of the Nazis. I gotta hear how his accent's gonna sound.
As he falls, so do they all.
Evil tried to outwit me, but no man has ever beaten me. Why not just shoot them?
I'm not gonna make them martyrs. There will be no statues of them.
Sei stark für Deutschland!
This war ends in a courtroom.
The world needs to know what these men did.
So that it can never happen again.
That really looks interesting. So November 7th, it said? All right, so this is more of a courtroom drama, interrogation type of film, it looks like. Maybe not too much action, but that's okay. This looks very interesting. I like movies like this. Written for the screen and directed by James Vanderbilt. Okay. Looks good. All right, thank you for the recommendation. I'll have to keep an eye on that. You know what's interesting, guys? Now that I'm watching that, so I don't know if you guys have noticed, we've been getting a lot of subscribers lately, and I am knocking on 50,000 subscribers' door. And that's all thanks to you guys for spreading the word, or just new people discovering me through the algorithm or whatever. But I've really been thinking and talking with people about what movie I can watch for my 50,000 subscriber landmark milestone. What movie can I watch? And you know what? I'm pretty dead set. I'm pretty dead set on I don't think I have it on me right now, but should I tell you or should I keep you guys in the dark? I don't It's going to be a big one, and I'm sure it's going to be an emotional one. I don't know. I know what it's about. I don't know the stars involved. You want me to tell you? I have it here somewhere. Give me 1 second. God, it's so hard. There's a couple of them down here that would be good for a watch. Here it is. Yes. So Amanda actually got it right. Schindler's List. I've been wanting to watch this movie for such a long time, guys. And I feel like now is the perfect time to watch it, to understand it. Because you know what? I'll be the first to say it. And I went to public school. They did not teach us about the Holocaust. They did not teach us about Native American genocide. They did not teach us about internment camps. They didn't teach us about any of that shit. I learned all that stuff from podcast and later in life and stuff. You know, I definitely blame the school system. They didn't teach us about did I say slavery? I don't know if I said that. But I know that this movie is about the Holocaust. I'm not going to look at the back or anything. Trust me, I'm not looking. I'm covering it. I don't want to know who's in it. I want to go in this completely blind. But I do see on the front, it's by Steven Spielberg. He did one of my favorite, most emotional watches, The Color Purple, that I have on the channel. You guys can watch. What do you guys think? For 50,000, should we do Schindler's List? I don't want to look at the back. We're going to put that here to the side because you know what? I feel like 50K is coming. Very, very soon, guys. Yeah? Okay. I know there's other big movies out there. Trust me. I'm gonna be watching a lot of big movies, but I mean, since this Nuremberg is dealing with with this nature of Nazi Germany, you know, I felt it appropriate to bring that up. But all right. Amanda says yes. Rouch says, I saw it in theaters when it came out. I believe it's from the 90s, right? It's not that old. And it was a tough watch. Okay. Elijah is saying I haven't seen it later either. Pedro is saying Schindler's List is the classic of classics. I don't even know where it ranks, to be honest. I've just always heard people talk about it. And like I said, I mean, it's I feel like now is the perfect time. I mean, if you've seen the state of the world, I think now is the perfect time. That Pinnacle says, oof, that is a rough one and sad. Well, thank you, Pedro. Yeah, I'm constantly getting movies all the time, guys. I'm adding them to my collection, so. Johnny Utah, dang, that's crazy. Crazy Cali School. Yeah. I mean, thinking about it now, it's like, why hide all of this? Like, don't hide, you know, these things to the children. Maybe when they're younger, but in high school, like, you guys gotta teach us about that shit, man. I didn't learn it. Or maybe I just didn't remember. Maybe I wasn't in school long enough to remember. I was ditching all the time. Yeah, I'm guessing in college I would have learned all that, but Jason, what's up, my friend? Jonathan is saying, are you planning to see him? I actually wasn't. That was one movie that really did not look appealing to me. I'm going to be honest. Him did not look appealing to me. I think it looked like it was trying to be really edgy and very artsy. I know it's produced by Jordan Peele, which you guys know my feelings. I'm really upset that Jordan Peele is not diving back into the director seat. It's been years since his last film. He needs to get back on it. Enough with this producer shit. Get back in the saddle, dude. Write something and direct something. I will be honest. I'm hearing really bad reviews about this movie. I'm just going to say that. I'm calling it what it is. And, you know, I've said this before. You can't go off of the Rotten Tomatoes scores. You guys know that. But, you know, I mean, with such high hopes, I mean, how can you not, right? Oh, is my internet kicking out? What happened to my internet? No, we're good now. Okay, I got a little dead zone. Let's see. Okay, it's not gonna let me see the. Come on, let me keep my. Rotten Tomatoes acting like a bitch. Okay, so I guess I could just show you guys. So it's at 33%. It's at 33% right here. Yeah. Yeah, I got a little dead zone. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Roger Ebert gave it a 0.5. A 0.5? Wait, where is it? Oh, here we go. The star system. Look at that star. Half a star out of 4. That's not good, guys. That's not good. Yeah, I was hearing some weird things about this movie. Well, once again, I mean, I'm just not interested in it. I don't know. I'm just not interested in it, guys. You guys let me know if you guys are digging it. Or if it seems like something up your alley. Yeah. I know the main guy is from the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer, the remake. So that Pinnacle is saying when I went, we learned most of that stuff, just not in depth too much. I went in the early 80s and up, though, maybe different times. Oh, yeah. Half a star is one step away from absolutely blowing. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, we got another trailer. before we get into anything else. But requests are always on, guys. Please look at the description if you guys want me to react to anything, or if you want to request anything, please check it out. All right, so we have a new zombie movie trailer. I should have worn my zombie shirt. It's okay. But as you guys know, I'm a horror nerd. I love everything horror. This channel at one point was going to be initially horror only, horror news, horror reactions, horror, everything, right? But you guys started talking more movies with me, and it became what it is today, Flicks Talk. So that being said, I mean, look at right here, Dawn of the Dead. We got George Romero's Dawn of the Dead. Now we have Tina Romero, which is that George Romero's daughter? I don't know how many kids he had, actually. But she is a Romero. Tina Romero, George Romero's daughter. How old is she, man? I'm kind of curious. I don't even know how old she is. Anyways, this is George Romero's daughter, guys. And it seems like she's following in his footsteps with the Of the Dead franchise, right? So she's coming out with a movie called Queens of the Dead in theaters October 24th. I think that's fantastic. I love when horror movies can hit so close to Halloween. So let's check it out. Queens of the Dead. I know nothing about this. Know nothing about it, but yeah.
Dre, babe, take a breath.
What's happening?
DJ's MIA and toilet still clogged.
What are you, like 35 and still promoting parties?
Dre, get ready for the wildest party we've ever thrown.
But we're not ready.
We're never ready. Open the doors.
It looks like Bushwick's beautiful people are out tonight. Hi, beautiful people!
Grown man with man parts coming through. I've never had stage fright.
What do you say, you and me? We kill it. There's nothing to be afraid of.
You all right?
Drag is not life or death.
Okay. All right. We're getting interesting. Queens of the Dead. Zombies. Zombies taking over a drag queen club or something, or a gay club. It's an interesting take. See, this is the thing. When it comes to the zombie subgenre in horror, it's endless. You can make it a comedy zombie movie like Shaun of the Dead, Zombieland type of thing. You can go completely balls out like a Dawn of the Dead, Land of the Dead type of situation. You can go any which way. They even have a zombie Warm Bodies. They have a zombie romance movie, guys. That's what I'm telling you. You can have subgenres of subgenres at this point. Now we have drag queen zombies. You guys let me know your thoughts.
Bitch!
Bitch?
Oh, fuck.
Something very bad is going on.
Manhattan is under siege.
What the hell?
Shelter in place?
That thing was not human.
You know what this means.
It's worse.
A zombie.
Yum, yum, yum.
My wife is coming.
She's probably dead.
Oh my God! That was kind of sexy. Softball, third base.
We gotta armor up.
You might want to look away. Why?
Is that Margaret Cho? Hold on. Is that Margaret Cho? I think it is.
Why?
I gotta remark though, this zombie makeup does that is not. Let me zoom in a little more. It's literally like the Tin Man paint. Can we say not trying too much? Yeah, Margaret Cho.
We outside tonight.
It's life or death.
What? You got zombie babies?
Both. It's always both.
I know, such injustice, right?
Survive, survive.
God. Oh, it's a Shudder film. Okay, I've seen Shudder. Oh, let's say this drag queen. You gotta really use your name to the fullest. I mean, it is called Queens of the Dead. I want to see some queens out here using their. She's knocking somebody's wig off, or look at that. Oh, they put a corkscrew on the heel. That is funny. Okay, I give it up for the creativity. Obviously, a movie that I'm not taking too seriously. Might be fun to watch on streamer, but yeah, that's awesome. Queens of the Dead. Okay, yeah. I mean, the makeup job is not great. It looks extremely low budget. I saw some recognizable faces in there, but you know, it is what it is. Jason in the building saying Steven Zalian, the guy who won the Oscar for writing Schindler's List, was one of the editors on Kingdom of the Spiders. Oh God, isn't that weird? How you can just come with a batshit crazy movie like Kingdom of the Spiders and then get picked up to write for Schindler's List. That's funny. Oh yeah, let's go over that real quick. So we got a little scary movie update from Mr. Marlon Wayans himself. And I'm excited. You know why I'm excited, guys? I'm excited because comedy parody has been non-existent. Comedy in general has been non-existent. So with the revitalization of movies like The Naked Gun coming back this year, it was so funny. I urge you guys to go watch it on digital if you didn't already watch it in theaters. We watched it in theaters just kind of on a whim, and it was hilarious. Like 90% of the jokes landed. I was laughing hysterically with everybody next to me. Now we're getting Scary Movie 6, and I'm glad they're naming it Scary Movie 6 and not like Scary Movie the reboot or something like that. Because even though Scary Movie 4 and 5 suck ass, I really hope that it gives people the chance to go back, a younger generation, to go back and watch Scary Movie 1 through 3 and realize how funny those originals were, if not just the first two, because those are directed by the Wayans brothers. And the third one was like partially their script. It's a long story. It went through studio hell. But 1 through 3 are my favorites. If you guys don't know what Scary Movie is, it parodies scary movies of the time. So we talked about the movies that they were going to be parodying. I think they, from what I remember, it was good. Let me know in the chat. Do you guys remember what they were going to parody? It was going to be Terrifier, a Scream, of course, with Ghostface. I even want to say like Long Legs. I think they were going to parody Long Legs. I forget what else. I forget what else. Phoenix Fit in the building. What's up, my friend? Hey, boss, just dropped by to say hi. Off to the gym. That's right. Get fit, baby. Get fit for my man, the Incredible Hulk, right here. You're about to incredible bulk it up, is what you're about to do. Thank you so much for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate that. Catch the replay later on if you guys can. But yeah, we have an update, guys, from Mr. Marlon Wayans himself on Scary Movie 6.
It's another scary movie, and now that we know that Anna Faris and Regina Hall are confirmed.
That's another thing, too. I think we had mentioned on the show, Anna Faris and Regina Hall are confirmed to come back. We know they were part of the original franchise, and it wouldn't have even been like, I think people would be like, yeah, I'm not going to see it if they don't come back. So it was a must to have them back, 1,000%. But we also have another returning member coming back.
It's another scary movie, and now that we know that Anna Faris and Regina Hall are confirmed, I want to know what are the other 3 must-haves.
I would love to see maybe Greg, maybe Doofy, maybe another Wayans.
We need another Wayans.
3 ain't enough. Maybe a Wayans, and another
You know
Wayans.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, forget the other 3. Forget Doofy, he dead. Forget Greg, he died too. We need
Get the family.
Wayans. I don't know which one. Just pick one. Wayans.
It's another.
Okay, so it is confirmed that what was the guy's name? Lachlan Monroe. who you guys know from Scary Movie 1. Where's the foot? All right. Oh, also White Chicks too, another Marlon Wayans movie. Canadian actor. I didn't know that. This is one of those guys where it's like, oh, I've seen that face, but I might not remember the name. This is Lachlan Monroe. He is I think this guy is so super underrated. He's been in a lot of movies, like a product of its time, as far as like the 2000s, like raunchy movies and stuff like that, and that's cool. But he is coming back. I'm so excited for this. If we can get Doofy back, that would be fucking awesome. I know Doofy still has, the guy that played Doofy, he has like a YouTube page, and he was talking about how he hasn't, got the call, but I don't know, it still might be up in the air. Now, as far as the Wayans brothers go, bro, I mean, we gotta get Shorty, right? We gotta get Shorty, which I don't know if they confirmed it or not, but we gotta get Shorty. We gotta get, where's the damn cast? How come they don't have a good picture of the cast? We gotta get Sean. Here's a good picture. Here's a good picture of the where's the foot? All right. So God, it would be great to see Shannon Elizabeth back. It would be to see all of them. Sean, Anna, obviously. I don't know about this guy though. I mean, I kind of do without him. He was kind of funny, but I mean, this is kind of the core four right here. And then of course, Regina Hall, and then Shorty played by Marlon Wayans. That'd be great to see them back in effect. And then of course, like in who would you have in Scary Movie 2? Because there was new members in Scary Movie 2. So, oh yeah, you had what's her name? Oh, I forget this woman's name. If you could get David Cross back, in the wheelchair, it's fucking hilarious. That'd be great. Yeah, where's the foot? That'd be awesome. This girl was kind of like ditzy. She kind of reminded me of JoJo. Remember JoJo? What the hell is this woman's name with the pigtails? Is it Tori Spelling? Tori Spelling would be so funny. I'm gonna be honest. I think I like Scary Movie 2 better than Scary Movie 1. I don't know what it is. I always would rewatch Scary Movie 2. It is so damn funny. But it's hard to really put a ranking on them. Yeah, Tori Spelling. And then, of course, in Scary Movie 2, you have, oh, gosh. Hanson, bro. Hanson. Yeah. We got to get Hanson back. We got to get the handyman back. I can do it myself. We got to get Hanson back, bro. I'm the caretaker. Yeah, this movie's so funny. This did parody very, very well for early 2000s, I should say. I think, yeah, bring back them. Everybody else I can do without. You guys let me know your favorite scary movie in the chat if you guys can. Yeah, Natasha Lyonne. That's so funny that they had Natasha Lyonne in that little cameo as Linda Blair, if you guys didn't know. Right at the beginning of this movie. And Natasha Lyonne is fucking huge now as far as like her stardom is huge. So it's crazy, like you see actors in these movies and they have a small role, or it's like when they're not that popular, and then flash forward 20 years later and they're on top of the world at this point, right? Yeah, movies have far too long been in why so serious mode for sure, yeah. Yeah, Veronica Cartwright right next to her, yeah. Dolly'll never go away. Dolly'll never go away. Yeah. Very, very cool, iconic scene. Oh my God, Ed Wood. I forgot Ed Wood as the fucking... as the priest. He said, what did he say? He said, Veronica Cartwright, she goes, the child won't listen to me, father. And he goes, yeah, sometimes you got to give him candy first. Sometimes you got to give him candy first. The subtle one-liner jokes are so funny because they go over your head if you're not paying attention. So good. I'm crying over here. Lord, release the demon. I'm telling you, the Wayans brothers nailed this franchise, or the first two movies at least. Oh God, I'm gonna die of laughter. I gotta rewatch those movies again. All right, guys. Let me wipe away the tears. Yeah, every time I talk about it, Amanda, you're like, I gotta rewatch Scary Movie. You can rewatch forever. You can just throw it on, and we're getting to the fall season, so why not? Oh, did I say? Oh, I said Ed Wood. I'm so sorry. It is James Wood. I'm thinking of the movie Ed Wood. Yes, James Wood. All right. Sorry, Cleon. All right. Sorry. Lord, help me release this demon. The Exorcist parody was so funny in that. Didn't Leslie Nielsen play the priest in a spoof of The Exorcist? Yeah, it was. What was that called? I forget what that was called, but everybody was. Repossess. Was it called Repossess? I think. Everybody was trying to get me to watch that too. All right, you guys ready for a crazy story? Let's get into a crazy one. This one's a crazy one, y'all. Now, I know most of you guys have been to Disneyland, but how about Disney World? Let me know in the chat if you guys have gone to Disney World. So there is a restaurant there. I haven't been to it. It's called the Paddlefish. Now, recently, they were robbed. But get this. They were robbed after hours by a scuba diver. Someone came through their little side entrance in the lake, I guess, because this place, yes, you heard me right, is on water. I'll let them explain it, but they were robbed by a scuba diver. Now, I got to give it up to my coworker, Quinn. Shouts out to Quinn. He's the one that told me about this story. I had to look it up, and I'm like, I got to talk to the Flickstalkers about this one.
Restaurant prepared to open as normal Monday, hours after deputies say this man swam up to the replica steamboat, stripped off his wetsuit, and robbed the restaurant of at least $10,000 in cash. A heavily redacted report showing it happened just after midnight, after the restaurant closed and the manager was counting money to put into the safe.
Genius. Genius. All right, guys. Now, most of us know that these criminals are, 99.99% of them are idiots. They're dumb. They never get away with anything, right? Now, I haven't read into this yet, but my coworker said this guy is still on the run. Mainly because the scuba gear costume rendered him basically virtually impossible to identify. Now, robbing a place, I'm not saying you do this, but I'm saying that hypothetically, if I were to do it, you scout the place out or scope the place out. You find out when they close because you want to eliminate as many casualties as possible, right? This guy found that out, and he found out that they probably keep a large amount of money at the end of the day. So he went in, got the money, and got out. I hope he didn't hurt anybody, but we're going to find out.
Investigators said after the man spray painted the security camera, he forced 2 employees to get into the corner of the room and close their eyes. The robbery taking about 2 minutes before the man left and the employees called 911. Investigators believe the man, who was described as wearing clothes and a beanie by the employees, put his scuba gear on, got back into the water, and swam off. But to where, they don't know. The investigation still active. Restaurant.
Y'all, this is a movie in the making, if not a Netflix damn documentary. That is awesome. I'm sorry. I don't like to cheer on crime, but this guy did it. This guy absolutely did it. And he did it in 2 minutes. He did it in 2 minutes. Didn't hurt anybody. He said, get in the corner, open the safe or whatever. I need this money. In 2 minutes, he was gone. Back in the water. Like a damn stealth ninja. SEAL Team 6 in this bitch. God dang. I was so impressed when I saw this. Or when I even heard about this story. And once again, I don't like to give it up for criminals, but dude, you impressed me with this one. Do we think he's going to get away, by the way? What do you think?
I'm your community correspondent, Laverne McGee at Disney Springs, where there was a robbery at this restaurant, the Paddlefish. It's hard to imagine a thief could get away with this restaurant that's a boat floating on the water.
But when we went to check out the robbery, we saw these Orange County Sheriff's deputies walking around outside and checking out the water. We got a tip that an armed robber entered the restaurant after it closed, tied up the...
Hold on. Were they checking out the water to see if he's still there? Maybe he might come back to the scene of the crime. No, that's not the point. Don't you hate like when crimes happen and then everybody just chills out at the crime scene after the fact, or they expect for some weird possibility that the criminal is going to come back? And don't get me wrong. Sometimes the criminals do come back. I know that used to happen a lot, but that's usually when like they kill people and stuff. There was no killing here. This guy got in, got out, didn't hurt anybody, I don't think. But these cops ain't catching anybody. They're chilling out.
But when we went to check out the robbery, we saw these Orange County Sheriff's deputies walking around outside and checking out the water. We got a tip that an armed robber entered the restaurant after it closed, tied up the employees, and robbed the place. The anonymous tipster went on to say that the man escaped by swimming across the water wearing a black wetsuit. The Orange County Sheriff's Office wouldn't confirm those details, but they did tell us in part, on Monday, September 15, 2025, around 12:10 a.m., deputies responded to Disney Springs in reference to a robbery. When they arrived, deputies met with the victims, who said an unknown man entered the business after hours, took some cash, and left. Paddlefish Restaurant is part of Levy Restaurants, and they gave us a brief statement that says in part, "We have no comment. This is an active investigation."
They're probably embarrassed as hell, too. Now, how the hell did we let this one happen, man? How did we let this one happen? Well, he caught you with your pants down. You're counting that much money. By the way, I'm going to have to look into it. I heard 10,000, someone said, and then I also saw a report of 20,000. I'm not really sure, so if I do find out, I'll let you guys know. But I think this guy was scoping out that place maybe for a while and was like, you know what? He had to have been a trained scuba diver to get all that wet gear suit and stuff like that. You don't just put that on and then just, hey, I could just jump in the lake now and I'm a professional at this. I think you have to be trained already. You know what I mean? What do you guys think?
County Sheriff's Office also confirmed that there were no injuries and there is an ongoing investigation at Paddlefish. At Disney Springs, your community correspondent, Laverne McGee, News 6.
That's weird B-roll footage, but all right. Let me look this up actually really quick. Disney Springs Restaurant. I want to see if there is an update on it. Yeah. So here we go, guys. Excuse me. This is claiming a little more. Yeah, so it says slippery thief in scuba gear swipes $20K from Disney World restaurant and swims away. Let's see if there's a little more information, guys, on this one. Let's see. He stashed his wetsuit and scuba gear before he walked into the manager's office as the night cash was being counted and deposited into the safe, according to the Orange County. He came in at the perfect time. At the perfect time. Within 2 minutes, the thief was gone, taking between 10 to 20,000 with him. Okay. So we got, all right. That's a good sizable amount. What do y'all I'm just like, I'm in awe. I'm in awe how quick this all happened, the nature that it happened, the place that it happened, the wetsuit, like this is like some James Bond shit. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's not that complicated, but it kind of is. You got to be someone, once again, that knows how to swim, that knows how to maneuver in and out. You got to get rid of that scuba gear too. Also, you're engulfed in scuba gear. I don't think you're leaving any prints, really. It said he did stash his wetsuit and scuba gear before he walked into the manager's office. So he took part of it off? Interesting. We'll have to keep up to date with this one, guys, but I'm kind of intrigued. And props to him. Pound it. I mean, you didn't hurt anybody, but you did take money that wasn't yours, and I don't condone that. So shame on you. I'll give you a big shame on you. But I'll also give you a tip of the hat, sir. Tip of the hat. That Pinnacle is saying it's Disney. I mean, does anyone really care if they get robbed? That's not the point. You're missing the core point. We're not supposed to be stealing as humans, all right? We're not supposed to. I'm sure that guy, I mean, I don't know. I don't know that guy's financial situation. But I think the way it happened is that he caught them slipping, basically meaning that somehow he caught wind that money is counted at this certain time at midnight, and he planned it out, looked at the surrounding area, mapped it out, went in, went out, didn't hurt anybody. Did he have it didn't say anything about a weapon. Or did it? This picture is so gnarly. This picture is so gnarly. I mean, he has gloves on. He's a professional. You know? Investigators believe he put the back on the scuba gear and wetsuit and jumped back into the pond after grabbing the money. No arrests have been made. Police released a photo of the suspect appearing to wear a spray paint, appeared to spray paint the security camera while wearing goggles. Well, what the fuck is this going to do? Well, what is this going to do for people? Oh, yeah, I know that guy. Release the video at least. I mean, so we know how he walks and his mannerisms. I mean, what is this photo going to do? This picture would be a good album cover. Yeah. Let me full screen it. There you go. What kind of world are we living in, y'all? I can see it now. Police line up in wetsuits. Yeah. Now that's like some Naked Gun shit for sure. 1000%. Very funny. All right, guys. I'm going to be here for about another hour taking your request. Let me know if you guys have anything you guys want to talk about. I always got videos to show, so we might go over something soon. Let's see. Rouch is saying if he had to get out of the water to flee, you would think he would have been captured on one of the cameras, the park security. I mean, I could definitely see those type of businesses making some good money per day. It is part of Disneyland. I don't know how far it is from a Disney World. It seemed like it was off the grid a little bit. Like on a side, like, you know, off the park area or something. Oh, that Pinnacle saying could have been a former employee that got the shaft. Yeah, you know what? You're 1000%. You're 1000% with that. Oh shit! I just found. Oh shit! I just found Taurine on Oh shit! Is this the same Taurine? That's in our chat? Oh shit! I think it is. Damn, he has a lot of followers. 16,000? Bro, what? And a YouTube channel? Yo, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? 74,000? Taurine. Oh man, this is our Taurine, guys. Taurine. Okay, so he does some I'm gonna have to bring this up. How come you never told me? Okay, so he's doing some videos on Nick Fuentes. Okay. Looks like more conservative talk. Okay, Matt Walsh. All right. I'll have to check out some of your videos, man. Very cool. Give it up, man. That's awesome. Okay, very cool. Didn't even know. It popped up on my Twitter. Like his page popped up on my Twitter. On the side, and I'm like, wait a minute. Because I know that name is, yeah, he has a secret life we don't know about. Well, that's cool. If he does come in back in the chat, we got to say, hey, we know your secret. We know you're a YouTuber. All right, check out this video, guys. I saw this. I really do like this page on X, if you guys, or Twitter, if you guys want to check it out. It's called Viral Rush. They're always posting videos that are very intriguing. So I thought this was pretty cool. I want to show you guys. It says, I found a road in the desert with ID checkpoints, but nobody was there. Now, immediately, I thought this was like Area 51, because Area 51 has ID checkpoints. So, but that's because they harboring aliens. I'm always tripped out with like these desolate roads. It led to a town, but it was empty. Look at that. Thousands of homes abandoned. That's creepy. Where is this location exactly? Because I feel like you could film a movie here. Oh my God, that is a movie theater. Look at that. You know what always makes me wonder, guys? Why every time you get these abandoned towns, there's always tagging all over the place. Who's gonna see that? Like, these are abandoned towns. I thought the whole point of graffiti was to get your graffiti seen by people, right? So you would think you would want to do it like in a major mecca city. Why do it in a place like this? No one's gonna see it. Oh shit. This music is fucking scary, I'll tell you that. Oh my God, there was even like a baseball diamond right here. This looks like a baseball diamond. I don't know if you guys can see the fencing right here. This is a fence like they would put like the dugout right here in the front. That's what it looks like to me. That's a high school. That definitely looks like a high school. Or some kind of school. Guys, I'm getting the chills right now. They're humble graffiti artists. We do it for the art, man. This is giving me the chills. I think it's the music is scaring me a little bit. This is like a Stephen King movie set. Okay, now next question, guys. Would you stay in this town overnight for $1 million? Just for one night in one of the hotels or houses. Would you stay there? You got to bring all your own shit. You got to bring your own snacks. You got to bring your own water. You got to bring your own lantern or whatever, sleeping bag. Would you do it? One night, $1 million. You can take your cell phone or whatever you need. Would you do it? No, you can't go armed. Just what I named. Just the things that I named you can take just to survive. You know, obviously the intaking of food. No weapons, though. No weapons. Amanda would do it. $1 million for one night. Think about it. 1 million, yes? Okay. Elijah said I would not be sleeping. I've stayed up all night before. I think I could do it for $1 million. Okay. Oh, Rouch is saying nope because I know my life. All right, now let's make it a little interesting. 100,000. Would you go as low as 100,000 to stay the night? Same, rules. You could bring food, you could bring water. Oh, just you, by the way, not a friend or anything like that. You'd record your experience. You'd probably waste a lot of your phone battery, though. 100K? Okay, there we go. Now we're talking, guys. Now we're talking. All right. I want to see how low you guys can go. That's what I'm trying to get to here. Johnny Utah said, I just did a screenshot of the video and did a reverse image search, and it says it's an abandoned Air Force base in the Mojave Desert. Ooh, interesting. Okay. All right. I like that you're doing the detective work. Very cool. So yes on the 100K. Mojave Desert. Air Force Base, guys. Abandoned Air Force Base. All right, let's see, guys. Let's see how low you'll go. $30,000 one night. Who's still in for 30K? Okay, Nancy Drew. Who's still in for 30K? Remember, this is 30K that you don't have. And you can get it for staying. I mean, all the same rules apply. It gets dark at what, 7 o'clock? Sun rises at 6 a.m. So what? Ultimately, you're sleeping. I mean, you're in the dark for only 8 hours, right? Something like that. 30K. Is that what I said? 30K? Yes, that buys it pretty nice. Okay. Okay, you got... Shit, I keep going lower. I feel like I'm going to start weeding out who would and who wouldn't. 10K. You guys are still from $1 million to 30K. 10K. Would you do it? What's the threshold here? How about this? What's the threshold? What's your minimum? Amanda saying lowest is 20K. Okay. I feel like I could get a homeless person to do this for $100. And say, let me film you for content. Let me. Nope, that's too low, huh? 10K is too low for you guys. $100, buddy. He's like, brother, you got it. All right, very cool. That's cool to know that that's in the Mojave Desert. By the way, in case you guys don't know anything about the Mojave Desert, extremely hot. This is the whole thing about deserts in California. Is that they go on forever. They literally go on forever. So let's see. And it doesn't really seem like it sometimes, you know? So let's see. The Mojave Desert is a desert in the rain shadow of the southern Sierra Nevada mountains and Traverse ranges in the southwestern United States, named after the indigenous Mojave people. It is located primarily in the southeastern California and southwestern Nevada, with small portions extending into Arizona and Utah. There it is right there on the map. It's actually... Okay, so... All right. So here's California. Here's my lovely state of California right here. So yeah, it encompasses more inland right here. So this is the Nevada border. And it kind of bleeds through there. Oh, also Arizona too, huh? Yeah, so this is kind of where I'm at right here. I'm on the beach. Southern California. It would probably only be a couple hours for me to hit that up. Should I do it, guys, or what? Should I go look for that spot? I'm definitely not doing it, but let's see. Mojave Desert Air. Was it you said naval base, or what'd you say? You said Air Force Base. Abandoned Air Force Base. I feel like someone's probably been there. Air Force. I guarantee someone's been there. Oh my God, someone has been. A couple years ago, too.
Geolocation service or system that they would have used before GPS. And I guess in 2010, they just kind of considered it to be redundant, and due to budget cuts, they abandoned the facility. It's kind of interesting that they didn't really do anything else with it. They just kind of left it here.
See the most replayed parts. Yeah, it looks like a wasteland. Give some books. What is that? Secret government files, or what is this? A literature request form. Okay. Hold on. Total lift required for day tank installation. Okay, so these are like instruction manuals. Or no, these are not instruction manuals. These are like what? Day tank above main tank. Okay. Interesting. Huh, okay. I find this kind of stuff intriguing, guys. It's like very... Oh, shit, what is this? Like the fucking... Ah, dang. Look at that machinery. Whoo, doggy. That's heavy machinery. All right, well, there it is. Someone's already discovered it a couple years ago or made a video about it. Very cool. That type of shit scares me, though. I feel like I've seen a video in that area before. Okay. Generators. Looks like a base that was active from 1941 to 1993. Wow, that was active for a while, actually. Yeah. Yeah, well, Thy Pinnacle, if you ever drive in this area, man, document it. That'd be great. Yeah, it looks like generators. Okay. All right, let's see what we got, guys. Updates. Here's a good one. For the fellas. I got a good one for the fellas. Oh, I wish we can... Let's zoom in. We got to zoom in on this. We got to zoom in because I don't know why people make videos like this and they crop them so damn low. Why do they do this? Give me the full damn video. Doesn't make it easy for me. So I saw this and I was like, fellas and ladies, of course. Let me know your thoughts on this, guys. So it says, date disrespects him at the movies. Was she wrong?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, thank you. Welcome. Come on.
Why did you open the door for everybody?
What do you mean? It was 3 other women in front of us that just opened. They was ahead of us.
But you were supposed to open the door for me.
Are you? I'm opening the door for you right now.
Do it right now.
It was just open. What do you mean do it right?
You just a friendly. You too friendly.
I don't like how you talking to me though. I'm a grown
you're too
man.
Friendly.
But you're not gonna try to embarrass me out here in public.
Ain't nobody see us.
It was real simple.
Okay, so I know we're only halfway through this. Guys, if you've been dealing with this, an insufferable person that gets upset that you held the door open for 3 women, it's a common gesture. I mean, would she act the same if it was 3 men he held the door for? No, she wouldn't have. All right? Let's just call it what it is. She thought that he held the door open because he wanted to see their booty. That's what it was. But if this is a first date, run. Run. If you're married, you got to live with it, unfortunately. But once again, I hold the door open for women all the time, senior citizens, whatever. It's not a big deal. It's a common act of courtesy. At the end of the day, you're going home with the person you came with. Come on, let's stop playing around.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I mean, he did run. He did kind of run to that door. Did you see that? He is walking in front of them. He's technically walking in front of them, but he kind of runs a little bit. Look, check out the little run.
I'm excited.
Let me open the door for y'all real quick. I want to see if he's checking him out. I might have to zoom in a little more, a little mo. And once again, you guys let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear. We gonna get to the bottom of this. Because he might get to the bottom of some bottoms. We don't know yet. But we're about to zoom in because these damn uploaders do not upload the shit right. They make it hard. All right, here we go. That's zoomed in. That is damn zoomed in. One more time, y'all.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, thank you. Welcome.
Okay. I saw him look at a little something. I'm trying to see if he looks back. Because the whole point, this is the whole point why women get upset at holding the door for other women, let alone 3 women. And they're wearing like pajamas, it looks like. So they're getting ready to get cozy. They want to know if you're looking at that butt. Amanda said he did look. Okay, so I'm trying to keep an eye. I'm trying to keep this eye, right? It looks like he's looking at their front. What is he looking at here? Is he looking at the breast? If you're looking at the breast, while this woman right here is looking directly into your eyes, man, you done fucked up already. Let me see if he looks back.
Welcome.
He does look down. He does look down, but I don't know if he's looking at the I don't know. Because his head pops back up before she even passes him. Looking ain't cheating. Yeah, I mean, that's what they say. You know, they say look, don't touch, right? And then a woman will go, what you mean look? What do you mean look? You should only be looking at me.
Why did you open the door for everybody?
This girl looks back. This girl looks back and smiles.
Why did you open the door for everybody?
What do you mean? It was 3 other women in front of us that just opened. They was ahead of us.
But you were supposed to open the door for me.
Are you? I'm opening the door for you right now.
Do it right now.
It was just open. What do you mean do it?
I don't like that "do it for me right now" thing. I don't like that. Don't talk to me like that. I don't like that. I'm not your Mr. Belvedere. I'm not your servant. I don't like that.
Right.
You're just a friend. You're just a friendly. You're too friendly.
I don't like
Oh, you're getting jealous now. Now she's getting jealous.
how you talking to me though. I'm a
Because you're
grown
too
man.
friendly.
But you're not gonna try to embarrass me out here in public.
Ain't nobody see us.
It was real simple.
Oh, don't make me mad.
Don't make you mad.
Do
It's
not
a
make
first
me mad.
date and you're getting upset because
Oh, it is a first date. It is a first date. Hold on. Let me check the fit. Let me check the fit. What is he wearing? Okay, now, fellas, first date, a hoodie and jeans. You got to dress up a little bit, bro, even if you're going to the movies, because you know you're going to dinner after that or before that. Whatever. A hoodie and jeans. A little bit too casual for me for a first date. What do you guys think? I remember when I was on a first date, I dressed up a little bit. Oh no, and he has the ripped pants. I don't like that. That's too streetwear, man. That's what you wear when you're hanging out with your boys. Am I still old fashioned that you don't dress up on a first date? Anybody else agree? That's too casual. That's like when you're dating. If you're already dating. But on the first date? Yeah, ripped pants is too casual. That's like, I know that's like the fashion and stuff like that, but. And these girls can wear whatever they want because they're out with their friends and stuff. You know, it's not it is a first date.
open the door for 3 other women.
And only me.
You know what?
Hold on.
Don't make you mad.
Do
It's
not
a
make
first.
me mad.
It was real simple.
Oh, don't make me mad.
Don't make you mad.
Do
It's a
not make me
first
mad.
date and you're getting upset because I opened the door for 3 other women.
How many did you say?
It was 3.
It should have been only me.
You know what?
Okay, princess, relax. It should have only been for me. You're tripping. You have an ego, very egotistical. He looks like he's trying to be the guy from Grand Theft Auto. I've never played that game.
I'm gonna go watch a movie. You don't have to do anything. Matter of fact, you open the door yourself. How about that?
Are you
Ooh.
crazy?
No, lady, you're crazy for filming all this.
Is he serious?
I would like to know what she looks like. For her to be acting like that, like all that. Because, no. Man, what in the world? What in the... I mean, now that we played the clip, do you guys think it was fake? Do you guys think it was a skit? Because nowadays, all these things are skits, and it's like, we don't even know what to believe at this point. I don't know if it was real. It was entertaining, though. I will say that. Let's see. Let's see what you guys are saying. That Pinnacle is saying, I hold it for whoever happens to be heading in the same door. Just common. He was just getting out of the way. Cleon is saying, I thought he was being nice. She's a nut. I'm going to be honest, because I've been in those situations where, like, you know, there's obvious, you know, a woman walking towards me and they're wearing something revealing, and you kind of just look in the corner of your eye because you know, they're coming towards you. But especially if you're with your significant other, you just check your peripherals and you don't look back. If you look back, you should not be in a relationship. I'm going to say that 1000%. You should not be in a relationship. That means that you're still getting tempted from other women around you. I mean, you should be aware of your surroundings, don't get me wrong. But if you're finding it hard to not look, you should not be in a relationship. That's all I'm going to say. It was AI, yep. That was all AI. That's just kind of my 2 cents on it. I mean, some people don't don't agree. Oh my God, y'all. I kind of can I be honest with you guys? So there was a lot of people that were upset that I was talking about politics the other day, about the Jamie Lee Curtis and Charlie Kirk. I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna slow down on the politics. The whole thing is that I understand this is not a political channel, but sometimes it does bleed into. And I had a long discussion with Laura about this last night, and she gets me. She knows me. She knows that I'm not here to divide us, right? I'm just here to offer my honest thoughts as someone that's, once again, not a political channel, but sometimes it bleeds into the entertainment sphere. So obviously the biggest story is the Jimmy Kimmel cancellation. I'm not going to talk about it because it does bleed into politics, but this just popped up on my feed, and it seems like a lot of people are writing for him, as far as like people are angry that he's being put on a hiatus. Okay. So I'm going to play devil's advocate, and I'm just going to watch this video. And we're going to watch this video, and we're going to react to it, and we're just going to kind of check it out. But it looks like some kind of like boots on the ground type of stuff of like, oh, I forgot to tell you, that people are now protesting at in front of, is this in front of Disney? Oh, no, I'm sorry. It says people have gathered in New York City outside of ABC Studios, demanding ABC grow a spine due to Jimmy Kimmel's cancellation. You guys let me know what you guys think about this.
ABC, grow a spine! 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 ABC, grow a spine!
So let's be clear about what happened. ABC did not cancel this show in a vacuum.
He did was call out the fact that they are using the murder of Charlie Kirk to come after, they're cynically using it to come after their political opponents. Was he right about that?
Yes!
Did they prove him right once again when they came after him?
Yes!
All right, Jimmy Kimmel.
I just wanted to get a kind of like a consensus on how big this, okay, let me see. I wanted to see how many people were out there. So it looks like there's about 40 people on, maybe 30 people on this side. And maybe about another 40, 50 people here. So let's just say, oh shit. ABC equals fascist pussies. We got some anti-Trump signs back there. There's a good sizable amount of people here. Amanda knows this. I kind of spoke on this a little earlier, and once again, without diving deep into politics, it's the topic of the week at this point. What I always chalk things up to failing or people getting fired for, I always look at the numbers first. Okay, so I did a little deep dive, and I was just kind of curious, and what are the ratings recently for the Jimmy Kimmel live show? And what I found was astonishing. I wasn't expecting to see such a drop off since the beginning of the quarter, the first of the quarter, which is like, a January through March of this year. So since January of this year, guys, Jimmy Kimmel has had a 45% drop off currently. He was almost at 2 million earlier this year viewership, meaning that 2 million people would tune in to watch his show. As of this month, it's 1.1 million. That is a 40 to 45% drop off. Now, to put that into perspective, I believe Stephen Colbert had a lot less, but I'm trying to remember how much he had. Let's see. How many people were viewing the Colbert? Is it the Colbert Show? The Colbert? Let's see. I guess Stephen Colbert's show before he got canceled. We didn't get canceled. I think he's canceled at his contract is canceled in May, I believe it is. Oh Jesus. Okay, wait a minute, guys. So he actually had way more. I thought it was less. I'm sorry. So I take it back. He had more than Jimmy Kimmel, averaging about 2.4 million viewers, which is still, I mean, if we're talking about how it used to be like 15 years ago, this is super low still. I mean, come on, more videos are getting, views on YouTube. Okay. So in the week following his cancellation announcement, viewership jumped. Of course it did. But he was averaging about 2.4. And Jimmy Kimmel, once again, a little over a million. A little over a million. Now, that's what I look at personally. I look at numbers. And I personally think, and you guys could say, fuck off, David, I don't believe you. It's about, Trump or Trump shutting them down or whatever. That is totally your prerogative to believe whatever you want to believe. You don't have to believe me. Don't believe me. I think that whoever at ABC or whatever, I don't know who owns ABC. I don't know. I don't really know the umbrella, of everything or the ownership. I think that they used his comments towards Charlie Kirk's murder and the Charlie Kirk conversation to use that to push him out, and they just blamed that as the excuse to let him go. But I believe it was a smokescreen, and I believe that it was all because of viewership. I mean, once again, a 45% drop off since the beginning of the year. We're already getting into the fourth quarter for television and for things like this. You can't tell me that guys that just constantly look at numbers, all they care about is money, they're going to keep someone on that had a 45% drop off? And you guys can look it up. You guys can add, I'm telling you, it is being reported amongst some. Most of them are looking at the political aspect. I'm looking at the numbers. 40 to 45% drop off since quarter one, which is January to around March of 2025. I think it's a smokescreen, y'all. And it's another way to pivot the conversation and start, people hating each other. I don't want people to be arguing over this shit. I really don't. But at the same time, you got to look at numbers, guys. You have to look at everything is numbers. Everything is money. So that's kind of all I'm going to speak on it. Because once again, a lot of people don't like the politics. And I get it. I totally get it. I don't like politics either. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am constantly following what's going on day to day in the news and stuff like that, or just boots on the ground once again of people that post videos on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. And that's how I usually get informed. I know a lot of people go, don't believe videos on X, on Twitter. To me, that's boots on the ground. That's literally people. And when I say boots on the ground, I'm talking about civilians that live in these cities. They pull out their phones and they start recording. Because guess what? They're going to show us the real raw footage for the most part. Hopefully it's not edited. that the mainstream legacy media is not going to show you. So that's where I get most of my information. And then, of course, I cross-check it, and I see, is anybody covering this, and is it a real story, you know, or what? And that's usually how I make my my determination of what's going on. So let's see. But I mean, tempers are still flying. I mean, you know, tempers are still very, very hot. The temperature is very hot. Yeah. Also, you have to realize too is that a lot of political pundits, they've made a career for themselves without having to be on cable. So they'll be streaming on Twitch, they'll stream on YouTube, or they'll, I mean, I wish streaming on YouTube was more prevalent. I wish more people were like, you know what, I'm going to go to YouTube. I have a huge audience. YouTube does not push live streaming at all whatsoever. It's more of a VOD system, a video on demand, you know, pre-recorded based website. And I get that. But come on, there's a lot of people that love to live stream on here. It baffles me when I see people with millions of subscribers, and when they go live, they have 1,000 people viewing. 1,000 people viewing? You should have 1 million people viewing. You have 1 million subs. Where the fuck are these people? Because they're not getting the push. They're not getting the push from the algorithm, from YouTube. For some reason, they're not pushing live streams. And I think that's really doing themselves a disservice. They should be looking at people like Twitch and seeing what not to do. If you guys follow Twitch, they're owned by Amazon, and they're under extreme fire daily because they are... the people that they platform are like fucking like out of this world. Like they're saying so much bizarre shit out of this world. I don't know how these people are still platformed. I really don't. You want to talk about hate speech? Go to Twitch, you'll find it. Like, yet they're pulling in like 50,000 viewers all the time, every stream. Yeah, it's one of the main reasons why I stopped multi-streaming on Twitch. I used to multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube. But I'm like, no, I don't agree with who they're platforming, man. You know, and if they want to make an example because enough people complain, they'll give them a little slap on the wrist, and it's not enough though, because they know they're going to come back. You know, I just see a lot of hateful rhetoric on there. I'll just say that. And now more than ever, we need to put those differences aside or not record them. I already said this last stream, you know, if you don't like someone because of X, Y, and Z, go in the corner and scream it as loud as you want, but don't film it and put it online. It just makes you look really dumb, and I don't know what else to say. And don't even get me started on any of the other platforms like Kick or, you know, I was streaming on Rumble. No one fucking viewed me on Rumble, so I left it. Yeah. Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, I'm not going to name any names, but I mean, you guys know who the top people are. But they got a following, and people like them, so it is what it is. Elijah is saying, I try everything I can to stay away from politics. I used to keep up with it, but I just can't deal. It is exhausting, man. I have politic fatigue. I will say that. You know, I was talking with Laura last night, and you know, I give her my honest opinion on everything. I mean, if you love somebody, you trust them, and you trust them not to throw you under the bus, or at least accept your viewpoints on things. And you know, she was telling me that you know, it's very sad that you know, some of her coworkers are just like people that she knows in general are losing friends over the politics talk. You know, or they find out that this person voted for this person, and they're like, oh, I can't hang out with them anymore. Why not? I mean, what changed other than political beliefs? What changed? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can still put your differences aside for a few hours and hang out with these people. You know? But I know people are very, very staunch and they're very like to their guns when it comes to if they found out that someone else voted against their whatever they voted for, right? You know, it's like it's like you killed their unborn child or something. I don't know. But I've had arguments with people that I grew up with over political things. It's not a big deal for me. But they start screaming at me like I literally I crucified once again, you know, someone that they know or something. I don't know. It's not that deep with me. Once again, I don't have any political lean at all whatsoever. So, you know, I have family members that, you know, are on the left. I have family members that are on the right or in the middle. You know, it's I'm not in this bubble. But once again, sometimes it does bleed into the entertainment sphere, and that's why I mean it is the topic at hand. And I try to be as transparent as possible with you guys. But if it turns off people and you know, I lose subscribers because of it, because yeah, every time I post something that has to do with some kind of even a hint of politics, I will lose 5 subscribers. And then guess what? An hour later, I'll gain 10 more. So I just look at it like that. But I'm just being real with you guys. I mean, I'm being open and honest with you guys, you know? I don't want it to be like that way, but you know. It's gotten to a point where I stopped reading comments. I'll just say that. I'll be honest. I haven't turned off comments, but I don't read them anymore. Because I used to have notifications on for comments, and now I don't. I'll just say that. It's also a way for me to kind of decompress from the endorphin high that I used to get when I had comments on. So, at this moment, I'm just rambling. Let's see what you guys are saying. The Pinnacle is saying late night talk shows are really a near dead medium. Cable, 1000%. Cable in general itself is dying and only kept up by sports events. 1000%. See, you know, you get it. You follow what's happening in the world as far as like streaming and different things like that. I mean, you can see all of these companies are trying to buy. There's a bidding war for sports right now. There's a bidding war to own all of these sports showings, basically, you know, and it's a lucrative business. I mean, my buddy, they all follow sports, my coworkers, and they tell me, you know, to get Sunday the sports ticket or something like that, plus ESPN, plus this, that, and the third, whatever, because different sports are being shown on different channels, right, or streaming platforms. And we added it all up. And if you want the season ticket or whatever it is for football, you're paying like $400 a year. Some shit like that. It's expensive. And that's just for one season. It all adds up. To watch this game, you got to go on Disney Plus or whatever, Disney Hulu, whatever. To go this one, you got to go on ESPN. This one, you got to go on this channel. This Amazon has this one playing. What the fuck? Put it all on one goddamn network. What is that? Like, it's crazy the monopoly they have on sports. Netflix just acquired WWE to show Monday Night Raw. Like, they just had the Canelo fight, the boxing fight, on Netflix on Saturday night. Like, no one's watching pay-per-views anymore, or no one's ordering it's non-existent. Everybody has a monopoly on something. And guess what? Everybody ditched cable to go to streaming. Now streaming is more expensive if you add it all up. Isn't that funny how that worked out? They got us fucking hooked like a drug. We shot up a Netflix. Give me some Hulu. Give me some Disney Plus. HBO Max. I'm ODing. Thank you, sir. That'll be $200 a month. And they got us hooked. They got us effing hooked, man. I don't blame them. I mean, if that's the business model, they did it right. They got y'all hooked. And I'm saying y'all because I only have Netflix, and I think we have Paramount Plus or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. Everything else I don't watch. It's like free shit like Tubi or something like that. Okay, I have Amazon Prime. Everything else I'll find a way. I'll bootleg it or something. I will find a way, damn it. But it's too much, guys. It is too much. And I know, and if it's too much for me, it's too much for you guys. That shows you that they don't care about the little man or the little person. They really don't. It's unfortunate. Because they know that after a long day of working or whatever, we're going to de-stress and decompress, and we're going to want to watch something that makes us forget about the damn world that we live in. So they're going to take advantage of that, and they're going to ramp it up. You know what I mean? The prices. It's crazy. All right, let me go back to what you guys are saying. Rouch is saying sports are crazy now. I can't even watch the Phillies anymore without getting special channels. I remember when I was young, you could always catch their games on regular TV. Yeah. Johnny Utah is saying, yes, and they used to have the NFL Thursday game on cable, and they put it on Amazon Prime. Yes. So I have a Fire Stick, and I just watch YouTube. To be honest, I watch YouTube. God, I hope in my lifetime I don't see that they start charging for YouTube. If I ever see that they forcefully, I know they have YouTube Premium, but if they start charging people for YouTube, it's over. It's game over. We're done. We're fucking cooked. But I've had Amazon Prime since as long as I can remember, and I have a Fire Stick on my TV, and Thursdays. You're right. Yeah, like today. I'm sure if I load it up, it's gonna say Thursday Night Football on Prime, and I'm like, wow. I think Peacock now is carrying football. That's funny. I think we have Paramount Plus because we got some deal for like the year that was like super cheap. I forgot what it was, and I think Laura watches like some Paramount Plus. They had some housewife shit or something like that. Not housewives, but there's some reality show she watches. I don't know on there. You know what my reality show is, guys? On Paramount? Bar Rescue. If y'all haven't seen Bar Rescue, that is a damn entertaining show. Shouts out to John Taffer. That is a very entertaining show. I will watch that all day. I might watch that after this, when I'm eating some late dinner. I'm cheap. I'm not paying. Yeah, I hear that. Tubi does have a lot of classics I like to watch. Pluto is also free. Yeah, I heard about Pluto. I've never indulged though yet. Amanda's saying I'm watching Scary Movie 2. I'm gonna throw that on too. All right, I'm gonna throw that on too. Yeah, Bar Rescue is so entertaining. To see a guy just like yell at people that are like struggling. We're in debt $1 million. I don't give a damn. You're doing this wrong. If you guys don't know about Bar Rescue, it's basically Gordon like a Gordon Ramsay show. What's the show that he does? Not Hell's Kitchen. He has 1,000 shows, by the way. Gordon Ramsay does. What's the one where he goes into restaurants and tries to fix them up? The same premise, but John Taffer fixes up bars. He finds out why they're in debt. What can they do better? remodels the whole place and the layout, and but he is a firecracker, man. If you ever want to see, and he is big. This man is like 6'7", Hell's Kitchen and Kitchen Nightmares. Okay, very good, thank you. This guy is like 6'7", 250 pounds. This man is no nonsense. Let me throw in a little bit of John Taffer. The best of. Because if you want to just go on YouTube and type in Bar Rescue Best of, they have a whole shit ton of them, of clips. But what I was going to say is that I just want to show you, let's see. You think that he's going to back down to some of these owners. This guy doesn't. And that's why I like him. He's no nonsense. We'll see how much we could play of this before I get blocked.
Look at this. Danny.
I seen it.
But you served it. So understand you're cooked up. You then hold it in your hands, look at it, and say to yourself, this isn't right, correct? And then you brought it out anyway.
Ooh, that pizza does look bomb, though. Hold on. Look at all that pizza, y'all. Damn, I'm getting hungry.
Anyway, I sent my wife Nicole in with her friend Ashley. And you knew it had to be right, and you still it up. The investors own 60% of this business. Danny owns 40% of this business. Danny is it up. Why don't the investors stand up and do something about it? You know the term hostile takeover? You guys own 60% of this business. You control it. And you think this is funny.
I don't think it's funny. I just think you're acting kind of a little crazy.
Ooh, here we go. Here we go.
I'm getting through to you because obviously he can't, can he?
Through to me, I'm tuning you out.
You're tuning
Hey,
out.
this is a big guy, too.
Yeah.
Tuning you out.
Well, tune your customers out also.
Listen,
your bar sucks.
Well,
and you're going to stand there and defend it in front of him?
I'm not defending nothing. I'm just saying there's a reason to do it, and there's a little tact to doing it. And the way you're doing it is just...
Really?
Really.
You're an irresponsible ass. And my wife probably got sick because of you. You want to lose their money, that's one thing. You get people sick, that is unacceptable. Clean up your...
Bro, he threw all the pizza. And by the way, this is his wife right here. He threw all that food. That is a shit ton of food. God damn, look how many French fries are on that. French fries and nachos and wings. He threw it all off the table to prove a point. I love him to death, man. I love that man to death. But if he keeps acting like that, he's going to have a heart attack. All right, Flix Talkers, this was very, very entertaining. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you to death. That was a good show. I see hot fries. Yeah, he's way extra. That's his whole shtick. That's his whole shtick. All right, guys. So I know people have been telling me where the hell is the Twilight Zone? It's coming for members tomorrow. All right, it is coming for members tomorrow. So please, if you guys haven't, check out what we have on the members tab. You guys just go to the homepage, youtube.com/FlixTalk, my homepage, I should say. And you want to see anything early. Once again, please go over here. There's tabs. Let me zoom in a little bit. Got all my tabs for my videos, my shorts, my lives, my podcasts, which I don't have, playlists. So if you guys want to, this is always a really good tab to go to if you guys didn't know. So we have my Twilight Zone tabs. I have a rankings tab. We have some spoiler talk from a old podcast I did. Movie and news entertainment. If you guys are looking for certain things that like, oh, I want to check out David's first time watches, they're all right here. Boom. Okay, you guys can do that in the playlist. Also, I would love for you guys to check out my post if you guys can. Jump in here and please, I posted about, Robert Redford passing away a couple of days ago. I'd like to pick you guys' brain. I also talked about how on Saturday I am going to be part of this podcast. I'll be a guest, guys, live in 46 hours. September 20th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Lethal Geeks podcast. So you guys can check that out, please. And then also, if you guys want to see anything early, the membership tab right here is now active, now activated. I got one video up there right now, exclusive. I'm gonna try to do more videos for you guys exclusively, only on here, okay? You guys get some custom emojis, loyalty badges as well. I give you guys shots out in my videos. And you guys get to watch the episodes early of like Twilight Zone and the movie reaction. So there it is. There's my spiel. I'm all out of spit. And we're on the road to 50,000. I think we're at 49,100 and something. We're about 900 away. And we'll be working on that episode. All right, guys. Thank you so much for just hanging out with me for a while. And I will catch you guys on Saturday. If you guys are on the live show, I'll post it on the tab as well, the post tab or whatever it is. And if I don't see you guys on Saturday, I'll see you guys on Sunday morning, all right, for another cool live stream. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Peace.